What's up, everybody? This is Master K. So glad you could join me on a Thursday. I represent a group that every night recaps the games on The Price is Right. The episode in question was shown and seen the morning of today, April 17. So come on, everybody, don't wear a frown. It's the pricing game recap. Come on down. First on stage was my man Brian, won a trip to Monterey, and I ain't lying. Most expensive was the game he played, and these three prizes were on display. Designer bags, a computer as well, and a motorcycle without a bell. Brian's choice was the bags and shoes. If they were most expensive, he would not lose. The computer was $1,590. The cycle was $2,299. As George Gray said with glee, were the shoes more expensive? We will see. When the tag was flipped, the news was great. The shoes were $3,108. Brian was now right up in heaven. His total was $69.97. Next on stage was Richard, who won a diamond necklace worth $2,900. And now looking to go far, he was playing one away for a brand new car. A Kia Forte LX would be fun. All the numbers in the price were off by 1. Richard went and changed to 2, 2 were 1, and 7 and 5 were now 6's, son. 3 became 4 and 6 was 5. The time to call the sound effects lady arrived. Did Richard have at least one number right? He certainly did. The horn sounded aight. The time was now to see if 2 were good. The horn honked again like I knew that it would. The horn honked again, a third time you ask? Yes it did, and the Glory Hill Bass. 4 numbers right? Not today. 2 numbers to change. That's how you play. Richard changed the first 6 to 8, and the 4 was now a 2 for a guess update. Was the first number 1? You bet you're behind, and the next number shown was 8. How kind. The 6 was right, but was this next number 2? No, it was 4. That was definitely not cool. 18,647 struck poor old Richard out of car heaven. Sandy was next, won a washer and dryer, and now she played a game where the stakes were higher. The game was half off, and the grand prize was $10,000 right in front of your eyes. Well, not exactly, but the money was hiding in a box, and the odds were nail-biting. 1 and 2 prizes was marked correct. The other half off, that's the one to select. First a portable vacuum marked $40. If it was picked in half off, it would bring more luck. The other grand prize was marked 22, was a ceramic pot used for fondue. Sanders' pick was the fondue set, but no boxes went away as the price was correct. A stainless steel kettle and a bacon press were the next 2 items. The latter cost less. Sanders picked the kettle and marked $20. Sanders picked the kettle marked $20. It was actually 40, which did not suck. The press was worth 15, by the way, and the first 8 boxes said, "Have a nice day." Last a spice grinder and some barbecue stuff set the stage for a choice that was almost not tough. Sanders picked the grinder for the half-off price. If it was 90, not 40, it'd be nice. If it was 20, not 40, it'd be nice. But it was 20, and that meant 72 was the half-off price for the barbecue. So Sanders' odds were 1 in 8, and she went with 12, which would be great. When she lifted the lid, inside the box was $10,000. Sandra rocks! Mandolin was the next one on, playing squeeze play for a pool table along with a foosball table and HD TV. Prize package worth at least $6,000, you see. 6 was first and 5 was last, and 9 or 3 or 8 had to bet. 9 or 3 or 8 was about to be trashed. The lady picked the 3 and the price was squeezed to $69.85, but she soon was not pleased. Take it from me, guys. When it comes to rap, it takes hours to learn a song. You know, I just found that out the hard way. Yeah, but, I promise you sometime I could rap this whole thing in its entirety. But that doesn't mean I can't rap. Hey, you just have to put your mind to it. Alright, I'm just going to speak the rest. The number to remove was actually 9. $63.85 was the price on the line. The next guy up was Ross the Boss. He played Let 'Em Roll with dice to toss. If he rolled 5 cars, he'd win a Honda, unfortunately not including Jane Fonda. Rice had a free roll and could win 2 more if he knew about 3 items from the store. A bounce dryer bar was $6.69. Ross guessed that the next item of the line was lower priced, and the Aspercream was $5.49. That wasn't a dream. Granola bars were next to be seen. Ross guessed lower. They were $4.19. 3 rolls in all, and on the first one, 3 cars were rolled, and 2 500s too, and then Ross rolled a second time. After that, he could say, "That car's mine." 18,725 for a car that can make one feel alive. Last but not least, Cameron came on board. If he won clock game, he'd be ready to soar to Puerto Rico, but he had to win some luggage and an iPad Air to begin. He took quite a while to name the price of the bags, but when he said $9.60, it was nice. But he had 7 seconds to win the iPad, or he wouldn't go to Puerto Rico. How sad. He started at $850, but then time ran out, which totally sucked. The price was $868, but he won some luggage, which is still great. 3 out of 6 were won today. Most expensive, half off, and let 'em roll. Olay! $10,000 in cash were won by Sandra and half off. Hope she had fun. And Cameron won some luggage to go. Hope he also had a fun time on the show. And the other game winners shouldn't be ashamed, because they, along with Sandra, won their games. Speaking of Sandra, she had a good day, even winning her showcase to sail away. An electric guitar and a drum set too, and a trip to Cleveland, the home of Drew. A Chevy Shonick was also there, making the showcase a real bear. $24,500 was her bid, and she had a stroke of luck. $27,540 was the retail price. She won $40,193. How nice. The sponsor for the recap tonight, you see, is from Samsung, the makers of smart TVs. I'd love to stay, but I'm all out of breath. I better rest before I faint to death. Until we meet again, this is Master K. Have your pet spayed or neutered. Have a nice day.